Hi everyone, here Eleonora and ready to join and share together an Hatha yoga practice, especially today focus into shoulder and back mobility and release. So our aim is to actually move quite slow and to try to go a bit more deeper into our spine mobility and open and liberation, especially of our shoulder. If you feel that any variation during our practice is going to be too intense, or maybe our body is not warm enough or ready for it, just take it easy and go back maybe towards the previous variation that we're going to explore first. So we're going to start into uncomfortable and see the position on our heels into our child pose. So just take a deep breath, focus with yourself, with your practice, and exhale, drop it completely, your arms forward and down. We're going to connect our breath with our hands movement. So as you know, you want to move a bit more your wrists forward, and as you exhale, move and spread your fingers farther and forward towards the top of your mat. So from your child pose, you're going to move and enter gently, slowly into your puppy pose or extended child pose position. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale, spread your arms, your hands, and move it again farther. One more. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale, and breathe out. Okay, and keep it here. You can release completely your forehead, stretch your arms, and maybe move and shake it with your shoulders side to side. Inhale, feel the connection on your feet, on your knees, and project your seat bones up into the sky. Inhale, breathe in. Each time you exhale, feel actually that you want to breathe also with your shoulders. Each time you exhale, you want to let them drop even more down and towards the ground. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale, breathe out. Good. Start to engage a bit more your belly, your abs. Inhale, exhale, breathe out. Good. And on your last one, the same time you breathe out, you move and slide back your hands down your shoulders, okay, to climb it back into your whole four position. Inhale, connect with your hands with your knees and with your spine and open wide your chest. Exhale, round it into your cat pose position. Again for two more. Enter again into this coordination and path on your breath. You open when you in and you bring it back or release when you exhale. Good. One more. Inhale, breathe in and start your movement, and exhale, bring it back and round it. Good. Now fix completely there your left hand and start to rise up your right. You can move a bit more and warm up a bit more your wrist and project your right arm farther towards the sky. As you exhale, cross it and find your twist, letting release down your right shoulder and your right head. Your right side of your head. Again, inhale, one more. Try to don't move your hip, just your arm and your shoulders. And exhale, breathe out. Okay, and making it even more continuous. Inhale, rise up your right. And exhale, breathe out, release. Okay, one more. Inhale, stretch it. And exhale again, cross it. Let drop completely your right elbow, your right shoulder, and make it comfortable. Let rest completely also the right here, your right side. Now you have two options. You can keep here your left, watch as you're not moving or falling to the side, or stretch completely your left arm into the sky. And the important is to actually avoid that the shoulder is rolling back forward, but out or towards the gravity, rotate it back. Feel the connection towards your left shoulder blade. And if you can, stretch and move farther your left hand towards the right side of your mat. Inhale and continue to have a stable support on your legs, the base of your asana of your posture. One more. Inhale, breathe in and stay. Okay, and exhale, bring it back. Release your left and drop it back towards your right. Neutralize your spine, arch it and open it forward, and exhale into your cat, round it back. Again, two more, make it continuous, and for your own, inhale, exhale. Okay, and through the nose, inhale, farther forward, and exhale, breathe out. From here, keep the connection with your right hand and stretch your left. Okay, so feel stable your base and exhale, cross your left shoulder down. Two more. Inhale, breathe in. Make sure you're not sitting towards your heels. Keep your heels farther from your glutes. One more again. Inhale. Breathe in. Okay, and exhale. Breathe out. Your last one. Stretch it up. And when you go down, adjust your posture. Bend first and drop your forearm, your elbow. Sneak it a bit more and cross it a bit more to drop your left shoulder and your left side of your head. You can keep the connection on the right and to the floor, or remove it completely because it's gonna be a bit more challenging, but a bit more powerful for the stretch of the right shoulder and the twist of our spine towards the right side. Inhale, breathe in and push it even more behind yourself. Okay, and exhale, release, bring it back, drop your hands, and again find your whole floor. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, release. Good, one more. Inhale, and exhale, breathe out. Now start to walk a bit more your knees farther back and your arms farther forward towards the top of your mat. As we inhale, engage your core, engage your glutes, and push a bit more your pubis and your chest forward towards the ground. As you exhale, bring it back into your child pose. Into the same movement, coming forward, now connect a bit more your focus with the shoulder rotation. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and exhale, bring it back. Okay, so if it's too intense, just drop it gently down to lay towards the mat. Or again, move it forward, but remember to engage your glutes, your core, open, and exhale, bend your elbows and surround completely, drop yourself towards the floor. Okay, and shift it a bit side to side. We're gonna work a bit more today into Bhujangasana, our cobra position or variations. So keep your hands down your shoulders, and for the moment, keep also your forearms. So more support we have from our arms down towards the floor, more power and support we have to engage our max back muscles and rise up our heart. And exhale, bring it back and release. Okay, and hold if you're pushing down and you have actually the drop of your hands, feel even more the power from your back and less from your arms. Exhale, breathe out and release. Good. Again, one more. Inhale, find your Sphinx variation, open your chest, and exhale, breathe out and release. Wide your elbows, release a bit your feet, your hip, and shake it side to side. Good. Inhale, take a deep breath. And exhale, prepare for your second round. Your hand's gonna be again down your shoulder, but this time your elbows are helping your shoulders to roll back. So project your elbows up and towards the sky and squeeze the matches together towards yourself. So push a bit from your hands, pubis down towards the floor. Inhale, open your chest and don't stress so much your neck, so don't elevate so much your gaze. Exhale, bring it back, release. Feel again that our purpose is the projection of our heart forward and up and not from your head. And exhale, breathe out. Okay, so again, inhale for a good posture. Open again your chest, your heart, and try to hold it for 3, for 2, for 1, and bring it back gently. Okay, now we're gonna try to reach the same height, but I know that it's gonna be almost impossible without using the hands. But our focus and our aim is the same, to engage the back muscles, the glutes muscle, and open wide completely our heart and our chest. So although if you are lower down towards the floor, project farther your gaze in front of yourself and exhale, bring it back. Okay, and again, one more. Inhale, activate completely your back muscles, your dorsal, squeeze your elbows. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, again, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out again. Release it completely. Okay, release your arms. Shake it again, a bit more side to side. And our fourth round, fourth variation is gonna be tucking down completely the tips of your fingers. Again, your elbows are completely projected up and towards the sky, your feet towards the floor, towards the ground. Inhale, rise it up, but not from the strength of your arms. Shoulders down, elbows down. Exhale, breathe out. Again, release and wave it with your chest and with your spine. Inhale, up as you breathe. Exhale. As you exhale, out, 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 release. Okay, one more. Hands down your shoulders, squeeze it down with the tips of your fingers and try to hold it up. Again, hold it for 3. Shoulders down, engage your glutes, hold it for 2. Project your gaze forward, and just if you can stretch it a bit more from your hands, continuous your gaze up and towards the sky. If not, leave it forward and exhale. Breathe out and release it. Good, great job. Tuck your toes and bring it back, but gently tuck your toes, bend your knees. So use yourself, your hands, sit bones, knees, and connect with your core to push it away from the mat and rest it into your child pose position. Okay, and feel free to stretch it a bit more to the right side, to the left side, or maybe just hide your arms behind yourself and release. Inhale again, take a deep breath in. Okay, and exhale, keep back again the intention towards your practice and your focus. So we're gonna open a bit more again our heart, working always into the liberation on our shoulders. So the first variation is gonna be our camel position or Ustrasana, keeping our hands into a prayer position. And it's gonna be something that is gonna remember ourselves that the aim is not to drop the head. See, actually feel and think actually to the health of your cervicals, of your neck. Engage your glutes and rise up completely, your hip in the same level of your knees. And our movement and engagement in our glutes is gonna be forward, see, not dropping the glutes back. So keep your hands and your thumbs in a prayer position in front of your heart and rotate your shoulders back, open your chest and keep your chin towards yourself. As you exhale, breathe out and release. You can sit completely or just rest it up. Again, 2 more. This is gonna be the movement from the shoulder, hip forward and arch a bit more your back. Open your chest and exhale, breathe out and again release. Okay, on your last round, we're gonna keep it for 3 breaths. So help a bit more yourself, especially from the lumbars. Remember that we're gonna open from the dorsal, from the upper spine, and not crunchy down from the lower. So use your hands, squeezing your palms or opening your palms, fingers facing up, to again helps a bit more your pelvis to push forward. Engage again your back muscles and rotate back your shoulders. Open your chest and hold it again for 3. If it's painful for your neck, keep your chin towards yourself. If you can rise a bit more your gaze, elevate it up, but avoid it to drop it or crunch it completely down. And feel it arch completely, continuous from your knees, from the top of your head. 1 breath more. Inhale, stay, and exhale, breathe out and release. Good. Compensate a bit more. The work on your spine, on your shoulder, straight your arms, spread your fingers and cross your right elbow in top of your left. Grab your shoulders or even more farther on your shoulder blades and bow completely, fold it towards yourself. Release your neck, inhale, breathe in. Okay, and exhale again, breathe out. Spread your fingers down your shoulders, change your flips, so cross your left on top of your right, and again a big hug for yourself, bow forward and release. Your last one, again bring it back. Okay, and keep it ready for your last variation. Now we're gonna lift it up again from our glutes, hip, and we're gonna start into an easy twist. So stretch your arms, bend your left elbow, and feel completely that your torso, your spine are drawing a spiral shape. So bring it back. From here, your left hand wanna go down and your right wanna flip up and towards the sky. Into this movement, don't sit back, feel the same that we explored earlier into the camel position. So pelvis forward, keep your hands towards your left knee or farther towards your heel. Okay, inhale, stretch completely, so the arch is towards the right side, right arm. And in the next time you inhale, try to rotate and open a bit more your heart and your gaze up and towards the sky. And feel well the rotation on your left shoulder. Inhale, breathe in, don't sit back. As you exhale, again, chin towards your chest, project yourself towards your left side and move your arms winding down towards the right side and back, compensating towards your left side. to bring it back towards the center and start the same variation to the other side. See? So again, let's do it together. Knees parallel to your hips side apart. Stretch your arms and twist it, rotate it towards the right. And make sure your hip is not twisting, just your shoulder in, out. Breathe in. Okay, and exhale, down your right, flip up your left. Grab your back knee or maybe your right ankle, your right heel, and push yourself away from your legs. Inhale, rotate it a bit more. Open your chest and exhale. Gently continue to engage your glutes. Bring it back and farther with your arms. Shift it towards your left side and then back again towards your right side. Good. And here you bring it back towards the center. You sit completely, okay, and you're ready to compensate all your great job. So squeeze your heels together, stretch your legs. If this is not possible, just keep your knees folded. But try to have a good posture on your lumbars. Sit bone projected down or elevate a bit up your hip with a block if you have it. Move it forward, length through the spine, and catch your feet, your ankles, or your knees. If you have your knees folded, maybe you can just hug and catch for your opposite elbows. If you have the possibility to catch your feet, stretch completely your legs. Project again the top of your head farther forward towards the top of your mat. And exhale, fold it into Paschimottanasana. And really sit down. Okay, and again, may count your last breath. Especially take time for your exhalations, blow out. And each time you exhale, maybe come deeper, closer towards your legs. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, breathe in, find your variation. Okay, and again, listen to your extension progression. Inhale, take it there. And gently exhale, bring it back. Okay, good. And we have it for today for our spine and shoulder health. If you need to compensate it a bit more, maybe just lay down and take 2 minutes more for your Shavasana. And if you felt comfortable with this practice, with your shoulders mobility, maybe your body is needing it, so try to open it back, compensate your posture, and maybe also compensate it with a good hip mobility if you enjoyed it, to share another class with me. Thank you for joining.